What up, guys? It's not going to be your typical video. Been trying to rack my brain to try to figure out how to show you this stuff, because I've noticed that there's a lot of people just basically like saying, here's my shit, look at it. But I haven't quite figured out how to make this a different perspective, to look at it in a different way other than saying, hey, I bought shit, look at what you don't have. You know what I mean? So in order to do this, I haven't really, like I said, figured out a way to do it. And it's been one hell of a long week. So I'm just going to run through this shit, kind of show you. So yeah, sit back and watch and enjoy. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start off with like all the non-gaming stuff. I'm just going to go with pop culture, Marvel, comics, whatever, and then we'll get into movies, and then we'll go straight into the gaming. So with that being said, I'm just going to go straight into these little plushy couch throw pillow type deals. They're from the Big Bang. They've got sand in their bodies. Well, okay, not a whole lot of sand, but they've got sand in them. And this was an interesting find because I actually saw it at the local art store around my place, and they had a sale going on for, I don't know, like Black Friday deals or something. I don't know, it was weird. They had an advertisement out saying everything was like half off. I think it was like a Saturday or something. But everything was half off except for two different tags. I think it was green and pink. But when I saw this and had a yellow tag on it, I realized that $3.99 dropped down very quick. But then I realized that there was not just one. There were three of them. And unfortunately, I couldn't find the fourth one to go with the set. But I figured three's not bad, and if I have to, I'll come across the third one, fourth one. Either along down the line, or I can just look on eBay, Craigslist, whatever. Keeping with the plushie theme, my addiction, as I so elegantly put it earlier, is this guy right here. Not only the actor himself, but the character who he played. And not specifically from this series, but I have a big admiration for this guy, not for what he does, but for who he is, in every sense and variation that he's had. But I just think he's absolutely adorable and wonderful, and I even have him on my phone. So there's that one. Let's see, where else? Oh, there it is. When I saw this, I had to jump for it. It wasn't exactly the cheapest thing, but for what it is, I had to get it. Joker lanyard. For those of you who dive, you find these all the time. Well, most of the time. But when I seen this, I had to pick it up. For a lot of people, it's it's what they like. I had one. It was a Zombie Slayer, but this time I had to go with Joker. Give me a better look. He's not like an idol. He's not my hero, but I definitely have a great admiration for this character. And the guys who wrote him are phenomenal. Let's see. Keeping up with pop culture. Speaking of pop, my little Hulk bobblehead. And to keep going with the Joker theme, I had to pick her up. Harley Quinn. She's also going to go right next to the video game series Pop Heroes. And just to kind of give you a better look at that, in case you haven't seen it. Glare. Keeping this one in package, I don't need to see her to admire her. On next, we have CDs. Now, I don't know how many of you actually enjoy this music. If I've ever listened to them, I'm sure you have. They've been around since '97. Slipknot, their newest album, the Gray Chapter. Absolutely love it. not only for what it represents and what it's for and who it was for, but for the actual music inside it, whether or not they have a new drummer and a new bassist, doesn't matter. The music and the heart's still there, and I don't know, I love it. It's a great CD, and I happen to like metal, along with a bunch of different other stuff. Now on to movies. These are in no particular order, but I'm just going to dive right into them. We have the 35th anniversary re-release of Alien, the first one, which I thought was kind of cool. I had to pick up a Blu-ray version because I am a stickler for movies now being in Blu-ray for some reason. I'm trying to build up that collection. And this set, because it was the 35th anniversary, and keep in mind I haven't seen this part myself, I decided to wait for the video. But because I haven't made a video in so long, sorry, I will be doing more of these here soon. Put this back down. I had to pick this up not only for me, but for my wife. Excuse me. She had big admiration for the actual movie. She's got a big heart for the Xenomorphs, along with a couple other friends of mine as well. Oh, now that's cool. Although, it's definitely his style. For any of those who've actually witnessed, been around, or had the chance to take a look at this guy's stuff, it's pretty amazing, actually. And I don't know if I'd ever get a tattoo of this stuff, just because I'm not that big into it, but at least this particular series pictures, as far as Alien is concerned, not my forte, but then again, there are some different variations of his stuff that I like too. Let's see, last one? Second to last one. And those are the pictures. And then we have an illustrated storybook, which I don't want to dive into. I think it's just a comic book of how the movie went. Ooh, and it's full color too. That's kind of cool. Now, I haven't read any of the novels. I'm not one for, like I said, diving into all the Alien stuff, but there's a lot of them there, and I'm sure my wife would love to get them. And anybody who's into aliens, I'm sure has either read them or has been dying to read them, or anybody who's come across them in recent years because of re-releases such as this and others, I'm sure are dying to not so much read them, but get into them, find out what they're about, do research, whatever have you. And that's taking forever to put back, so I'm just going to put it back like that. Was going to do a review room, like my pal, or not really pal, but an acquaintance, Ronnie Hayes. Just go check out his channel. I'll probably put that in the description. Let's see. Got this for $1, which I know it's kind of old, but to find it in this condition, which is actually not that bad, it's the Lord of the Rings. Can't remember what this one is, but it's got everything in it. It's 4 discs for the Fellowship, and I can't remember what this set was actually called, but it's absolutely gigantic and extremely long. So if you know anything about it, or if it's got a slipcover to go with it, please let me know. I haven't watched this one yet. Been waiting to get into the extended versions, blah blah blah. And then Son of the Batman, not Blu-ray, which kind of irritated me because I wanted to get the collector's edition of this one and the other one, that new one that just came out. I think it was Sinister Six. But yeah, Son of Batman is actually a really good movie. Then next we have Spartacus, God of the Arena. Lucy Lawless is amazing in this, not because of the nude scenes, but because of who she is and how she acts. Simply amazing. Tripping the Rift, also really good. Actually picked this one up for, I think, $5. Granted, it is just DVD, but the series itself is amazing. Don't know if I should show artwork just because of how incredibly bad, I guess, some of it. I don't know. It's not as bad as I guess it could be. But it's a big version. Actually, I think it's the whole season. Or all season. I think they only have the one season. The complete first season, but I think there was only one season to it. It's a 3-disc set, and I haven't had a chance to watch this one all again, but I will soon. And then on to games, and I'll save that one for last. But here we have, unfortunately, the greatest hits version of L.A. Noire. I haven't played it yet. Wanted to dive into that one. This one I think I picked up for $6 or less. I can't remember. This one I thought was kind of cool. I've been dying to get into this one because I haven't played the series yet, and I heard it was amazing. But Killzone Trilogy. It's got Killzone Remastered HD with trophy support, Killzone 2, Killzone 3, 3D and move capability, and a voucher includes all Killzone 2 and Killzone 3 multiplayer map packs. And this one looks like it had been used, but I'm not sure. I don't know how that works, but I'll have to check into it later. 2-disc set, and I believe the first one is on first disc. Oh, it is. And this third one's the last disc. So yeah, picked that one up. I think this one was $7? Something like that. But for $7 for 3 games, I couldn't pass that. And then last but not least, I had to pick this one up. It was coming out for the 18th of November, which is mine and my wife's anniversary. And I had to get it for her just because I knew she's a big fan. She's played the rest of them. But I had to pick up Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I have a PlayStation 4 and I have a PlayStation 3. But for some weird reason, when I asked my wife which one she wanted it for, because we pre-ordered it along with Batman and Mortal Kombat, I asked her what system she wanted it for. They said it didn't matter as long as we put a pre-order down, so I did. And evidently we either never changed it, or she didn't want to change it or something, because every time we went back to pay on it, she never said anything. And the guy that we actually got it from is nice enough to say, hey, if we have a PlayStation 4 version, we'll give you that one instead of PlayStation 3 in case you want it. But they didn't have it, so we ended up picking up the PlayStation 3 version. And I think I had talked to him that same day about a couple of Xbox 360s I got from a friend of mine, who in turn got it from his friend. There was 4 of them. 2 had, let's see, they had hard drives. They had 2 hard drives, 1 non-existent hard drive and 1 elite. And the only thing I can do to get anything out of these besides fix them up myself and resell them, by either taking them to a local shop that can either A, fix them, replace whatever needs to be replaced, or I can ship them possibly to another YouTuber, but I haven't gone that far yet. I haven't talked to him. So I think what I'm going to do is get the controllers through either dumpster diving or just acquiring another controller and selling off the systems that way. The good thing about that is that I can actually pick up $30 a piece each, and since I got them for free, along with everything else, cords and all, it's all going to be profit, and I'll just either A, throw them at the special edition Batman Arkham Knight that's coming out for the actual Batmobile RC car, or I'll throw them either at a Wii U or an Xbox One, but I haven't decided on that one yet. And then, last but not least, these are not games, but they are guides. I had to pick up God of War 3. The tag on this says $19, but I only paid $4. I don't know if that was a brand new tag that was on the guide itself, because it doesn't look like it's been used that much. And whoever had it before me took decent care of it, but it probably sat on the shelf and he never used it, or probably only used it once. But seeing as how I've beaten the game, I've just decided to say screw it and pick it up, because I have God of War 2 and its guide, and I've been trying to collect all the guides that I have for all the games that I've got. This next one, it's also a game that I have very high admiration for, not only because I like DC, but because I like the people who made it, NetherRealm. And by that, you should probably guess what I've got. This is the Collector's Edition Guide for Injustice, not opened. Price tag says $15. I think I paid $10 for it. And I picked this up when I was out with Scott Squatch from Video Game Sellers. Haven't opened that one up yet. And then last but not least is Destiny. This one, I believe, I picked up the same day we picked up Inquisition. Not only do I have this unopened, but I have the game unopened when I bought the system, because I bought the bundle, because I happen to like white versus black. But yeah, that was it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want. And if not, if you don't like the content, sorry, can't please everybody. So yeah, until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.